Hey all, I want to talk about this other Japanese book that I used this month. To try in my quest to actually learn Japanese, I'd like to get up to an N3 level, but just getting up to an N5 level, a solid N5 by the end of the year would be nice. So the book I read was called Crystal Hunters. It's a manga designed to help you learn Japanese. It's written by Nathaniel French, Sean Anderson, Miyonese, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, and Hiroshi Hatekiyama. You can go to their website and download a PDF that has the definitions of all the words used throughout the manga. This can be very helpful. I found it very helpful, at least. It's organized by the pronunciation in English, so the way you would spell it if it were in English. That makes it much easier to find things than trying to look through charts of hiragana and katakana and kanji, I think. But obviously your mileage may vary. It's a story about, I don't want to give any spoilers, but it starts off with one guy looking for his sword. And then he meets another guy and they go off looking for the sword and they meet some monsters. I should really know the word for monsters by now. Kaibutsu desu. And they meet a whole bunch of kaibutsu throughout the story. And it's relatively entertaining for a story that only uses approximately 50 words in Japanese total. You don't expect Shakespeare from a story like that. You just expect something that's reasonably entertaining. The artwork is great, in my opinion. Definitely good enough for the job here. They could have done stick figures. I would have been fine with it. But it's even better with the nice, fancy manga style of drawing. So I found it very useful. It helped you practice the words so that you recognize them when you see them. Also, what they did was they usually wrote the kanji with the hiragana or katakana right above it, so the way it would be in a manga, so that you can easily figure out what the reading is for that particular kanji. That makes it much quicker and easier for a newcomer to learn, rather than them assuming that you know what all of the kanji already mean, especially since it's a book designed for people at the N5 level, or really at the N6 level, trying to get to the N5 level, where the N6 level is like you know how to say sushi, and that's about it. Before you start the book, you should probably already know katakana and hiragana. You don't need to know any kanji. You'll learn that as you go through the book, at least a little bit. You won't memorize it, but you'll learn how to recognize some of it, especially phrases like daijobu. You'll see that a lot, so you'll learn the kanji for it. Only downside of it is it's a very short book, but the sequel to it is a Kindle Unlimited book, so you can easily, if you're a member of that and it's about $10 a month, you can just download the sequel without spending any money, which is nice. So since I'm learning a whole bunch of languages, I try to find almost exclusively books that are in the Kindle Unlimited library so that I can spend only $10 a month and learn a wide variety of languages and without spending really more than $100 a year, $120 technically, but at the same time being entertained like I was just reading something in English. Matane!